The Forestry Commission says 50% of trees planted under the Green Ghana project have survived. Now, the Commission says it planted about 2,500 trees in the Shire Resource Reserve in 2021, but 50% have survived. Yesterday, the Deputy Minister for Land and Natural Resources, Benito Usubio, stated that about 60% of the trees planted under the Green Ghana project have survived, but the Commission is today saying that they've been about 50% survived. Now, the team is currently on day 2 of their tour in the Eastern region. We can now hear from Prince Anane Eje, who is park manager.
When you look at the survival rate, per our own assessment, we've had about 50% survival rate. But unfortunately for last year, the rains were not good. And if we look at the nature of the soil here, mostly it's clay. So little dried up, get the soil dried, and then it's affect the growth of the distance. But nevertheless, we will continue this year to plant as we've planned for it and make sure that we do the necessary silvicultural methods to enable to sustain it, for it to serve, that's the beating up, for it to serve the purpose while we are doing this. The challenge that we have here is annual bushfire. Once a while, bushfire comes in to burn some portions of the reserve.
Is that 50% over the 2,500 you have planted?
Yes, that is in terms of the last year one that we are talking about, which was the over 2,500. 50% is over the last year. Yeah, so when you look at this place, there are a lot of Fulani herdsmen around the reserve. And at the peak of the dry season, they set in fire from outside the reserve and then swept through the reserve for them to get green grasses for their animals to graze on. So most of the fire that comes in the reserve starts from outside and then it comes into the reserve.
Now, we've been joined on the line by Winifred Ohene Weafe, who is the Chippa Forest Reserve Manager. She's District Manager of the Forestry Commission, Tema Adan area. I would want to find out from her what's in a region. Grateful that you could join us here. So, in terms of the success rate, for example, in the Chippa Forest Reserve, what has been the success rate so far in the planting, the Green Ghana project?
Good afternoon, and good afternoon to your viewers. Yes, in terms of success rate for Chippa Forest Reserve, for 2022 Green Ghana, we've assessed it and it's 74% success.
74?
Yes.
What accounted for the success rate? Because we are reading somewhere that 50% and all of that. What's accounting for your 74?
Well, we had a lot of collaborations with companies who came to help. We did a lot. We also did species to site selection, which was very good. And here you can see we had a lot of, well, the species we planted in Chippa was the acacia species, that's acacia oiciformis, and then the cassia species, and then we did a little bit of mahogany, but then the majority seedlings that did well was the acacia one and the cassia. So, well, we have people who have come to do even assessments, and the process is very good.
Okay. So how does that inform, the commission going forward in terms of what to do to achieve greater success rate?
Well, what accounted for a greater success here, like I said earlier, is because we had companies coming in to help.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm asking that having identified that acacia species did better, and you're having 74% rate, I'm asking, how is that informing the commission as to what to do to achieve a higher success rate going forward?
Well, they have to do a species to site selection, so the species should match the site they pick. The species they select to plant should match the site they identify. You get it? Yes. So it's not every species that will do well at every place. So you look at the site and the things that will do well there, and then, like we said, this is a Chippa Forest Reserve. We've been doing plantations. But I realized this, and we said, no, we wanted to do the ones that would do well. So we did the acacia, and it did well. We've done also mahogany, but the mahogany are not shooting up as fast as the acacia.
Okay, interesting.
So matching species to size will also give a very good success rate. Okay.
So for the Tema Adan area overall, what has been your survival rate?
The overall in Tema Adan, well, if we add off reserve, off-reserve areas haven't been very successful like on-reserve. Because off-reserve areas, we have stray animals coming in to feed. And now the countries also help us to protect some species that we planted along the roadside. But I know this is a forest reserve, so the patrolling that our forest guards do overnight and during the day is what also protected the trees from getting bent or getting destroyed.
So we don't know the survival rate for the whole area, right?
The whole area, what we did was about 54% for the whole Tema, and when I did my assessment. For under Tema, at that forest reserve, the success rate for both on and off is 54%.
Okay, I'm grateful. Thank you very much, Winifred, for joining us here. Now.